Ohio, the state people make memes about. The state nobody moves to on purpose. No beaches, no mountains, no Silicon Valley, no oil fields. And yet Ohio has a bigger economy than Saudi Arabia. $734 billion a year flows through a state most people forget exists. So what does Ohio know that the rest of the world doesn't? Here's what makes Ohio strange. It has none of the things economists usually associate with wealth. No natural resource jackpot like Texas. No tech ecosystem like California. No financial capital like New York. No coastline, no port access, and no warm weather pulling in migrants. But Ohio is the seventh largest economy in the United States. If it were a country, it would rank ahead of Switzerland, ahead of Saudi Arabia, ahead of Sweden. 25 Fortune 500 companies are headquartered there. That's more than all but 4 states. And Ohio has produced more American presidents than any state except Virginia. Something about this flat, quiet, landlocked state keeps generating an outsized amount of American power and money. The answer starts with a map. Pull up a map of the United States and draw a circle with a 600-mile radius around Columbus, Ohio. Inside that circle, you'll find 60% of the entire U.S. and Canadian population, 165 million people within a single day's drive. That's not an accident. Ohio sits at the exact center of gravity of the American economy. Interstate 70 runs east to west. Interstate 71 runs north to south. They cross in Columbus, making it one of the most connected logistics hubs in the country. Ohio has the 4th largest interstate highway system in America. 6,800 miles of highway on 8 major routes, 13 intermodal facilities that transfer containers between trucks and rail, and the 4 largest delivery companies in the country, UPS, FedEx, DHL, and the U.S. Postal Service, operate 6 major distribution centers in Ohio, more than any other state within that 600-mile radius. This is why Amazon built massive fulfillment centers across Ohio. This is why distribution companies keep expanding here. When you need to reach most of America fast and cheap, Ohio is the mathematical answer. Before we continue, we want you to subscribe, like, comment, and share the video with your friends if you like it. But Ohio isn't just a pass-through. It makes things. $106.9 billion worth of things every year. Manufacturing accounts for 16.5% of Ohio's entire GDP, the highest share of any major sector. 677,000 people work in Ohio's factories, earning an average of $76,000 a year. And this isn't just legacy industry clinging on. In 1982, Honda opened its Marysville auto plant, the first Japanese automaker to build cars on American soil. They chose Ohio. Today, Honda is investing over $1 billion to retool those same Ohio plants for electric vehicle production. 300 new jobs, 300 workers being retrained. 60% of all Honda vehicles sold in America are now built in the United States, and Ohio is the center of that operation. Ohio figured out something most states never do: how to keep making things, decade after decade, even when the world changes around you. 25 companies on the Fortune 500 list call Ohio home. Cardinal Health, based in Dublin, Ohio, is ranked number 14 in the entire country with over $205 billion in revenue. Kroger in Cincinnati, Marathon Petroleum in Findlay, Procter & Gamble, the company behind Tide, Gillette, and Pampers, in Cincinnati since 1837. Progressive Insurance in Mayfield Village. These aren't startups chasing the next trend. These are 100-year-old companies built on Ohio's combination of central location, affordable operations, and access to the largest consumer market on Earth. Ohio ranks 5th in the nation for Fortune 500 headquarters, ahead of Illinois, ahead of Pennsylvania, ahead of every state in the South. The companies that need to be close to everyone chose to be in Ohio. In 2022, Intel announced it was building its most advanced semiconductor manufacturing facility, not in California, not in Arizona, but in New Albany, Ohio. Just outside Columbus, the initial investment, $28 billion. 2 cutting-edge chip factories on a 1,000-acre site. By 2025, Intel had already poured over $5 billion into the project, and the full vision goes further. At complete build-out, Intel's Ohio campus could represent $100 billion in total investment over the next decade. That would make it one of the largest private investments in American history. Ohio didn't win this by accident. The state created what it calls speed to site, a program that pre-permits and pre-engineers industrial land so companies can break ground in months, not years. When Intel needed to move fast, Ohio was ready. This is the future of Ohio's economy. Not just moving products through, building the products that power the 21st century. Ohio's economic weight translates directly into political power. 7 American presidents were born in Ohio. Only Virginia has produced more. Between 1869 and 1923, the White House was practically an Ohio satellite office. Grant, Hayes, Garfield, Benjamin Harrison, McKinley, Taft, Harding, all from the Buckeye State. And it's not just history. Ohio has been the ultimate swing state for generations. No Republican has ever won the presidency without winning Ohio. The state's mix of urban, suburban, rural, industrial, and agricultural voters makes it a perfect mirror of the country. The economics of Ohio, manufacturing workers in the north, corporate corridors in the center, farmland in the west, create a political identity that both parties have to fight for. Ohio doesn't just produce things. It decides who runs the country. The Wright brothers built their first airplane designs in a Dayton bicycle shop. Thomas Edison, holder of 1,093 patents, inventor of the light bulb, the phonograph, the motion picture camera, was born in Milan, Ohio. Akron was the rubber capital of the world. Cleveland was the third largest steel city in America. Toledo was the glass city. When those industries declined, Ohio didn't disappear. Cleveland built the Cleveland Clinic, now one of the top hospitals on Earth. Case Western Reserve University became a leader in polymer science and factory automation. NASA Glenn Research Center still operates outside Cleveland. Ohio has been reinventing itself for 150 years. The industries change. The location advantage doesn't. Ohio doesn't have the glamour of California or the mystique of New York. It doesn't have oil or beaches or mountains. What it has is something harder to copy. The exact right location, a workforce that knows how to build things, and a 100-year habit of attracting the companies that matter. $734 billion, 25 Fortune 500 companies, 7 presidents, the largest chip factory investment in American history, all in a state people make memes about. Maybe the joke is on everyone who isn't paying attention. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, share your thoughts in the comments, like and subscribe for more exciting content.